Hey everybody, welcome back to another Judgment commentary of the English dub of Ghost Stories, but today we're going to be checking out episodes 9 through 12, and of course last time we saw episodes 5 through 8, and yeah, they were exactly what you'd expect from the English dub of Ghost Stories. Kept up the momentum perfectly, had a lot of good jokes in there, including that one I've got on the screen right there. Loved that one. Great observation on their part. I mean, they even managed to make a reference to Payless Shoes, and anything that helps us remember Payless Shoes is always a good thing. I agree, Payless is nostalgic. I mean, there's nothing to even analyze here. It's Ghost Stories. It's wacky, off-the-wall, raunchy, abridged series nonsense that we all know and love. Although there is one thing I have to make note of, and that is that I am sorry for not getting this video out sooner. February was very weird indeed. I would have liked to have this one recorded in February, but didn't get to happen, sadly. But it's here now. But that's about all I have to say on the matter. So for now, we can just get right back into the action with episode 9, which apparently you guys have been pretty excited for, so let's just see what it's all about. What do you say? The rain is falling down, as it always is when an episode starts. Ooh, digging up a grave, are we? At least you've got a raincoat on. Ugh. Oh, hello. Frickin' dead bird skeleton. I don't like the way your hands are positioned there. Again, I'm a fan of how straight they play these openings, you know, it makes it all the better when they get into the real stuff. Like, there's never any jokes in the opening parts. Corpse that wanders the night. Vampire. Vampire. I mean, technically, more like a zombie, I guess.
That girl or the slut?
I don't know. I guess you get the two mixed up.
Come on, you know, she's that freak who always sits in the corner of the classroom by herself.
Rude. The one with the...
You'd know her if you saw her.
She sews up the bunnies.
Oh, her. Oh.
You come on, cut her a break.
5 years running, the president of the Happy Paws, Feathers, and Tails Pet Club.
The Animal Planet.
Very happy.
Mr. Sakata says he's going to hold
Animal
elections for the
Planet.
president of the club this week. There was a little bit of a problem with the electoral college last year, but once again, Mio was elected to the post. She greases more.
You have an electoral
We
college?
need more weirdos like her in this school. She's like a Mexican doing all the jobs white people don't want.
She has no friends, but I think she's kind of hot.
Why don't the three of you get a room?
Yeah.
Will you talk?
I could comment on that, but I'm not going to.
Hey there, Mio didn't see you. And I was this close. So what's that?
Little bunny.
Are
Eerie
you
cord.
still
There was no
playing
eerie
dolls?
cord.
No.
Well, you're kind
No,
of.
she's
That's so
making
sweet.
them, not playing
And
with
you
them.
scare the crap out of me, Emily Rose kind of way. Oh look.
Huh. Makes keychains out of them. Hey, you could sell on Etsy, make a
Well,
fortune.
good talking to you. Gotta go. What?
And I'm not even
Here,
kidding.
you can take Pookie Poo. He
Pookie
used to be
Poo.
my man, but we broke up. Wait, please don't hurt
So you're just
me.
gonna pass him off.
Wow, look at the time. Pookie and I gotta go.
I have no idea what the actual context of that scene was supposed to be.
That's beside the point. Now, any nomination?
Hi.
Hi.
Are you trying to tell me you want to run?
Hell no, I don't want to run. I'd like to nominate Satsuki Machida.
Say what? I don't want to.
I don't think you can do that.
She can't. She can't. I mean, the animals really want me to do it.
You gotta listen to them.
Candidates take priority, right?
Mio's right. Candidates do take priority. And frankly, everyone who disagrees with Mio dies. So I nominate her.
She's
Is
been
that a
the
thing
animal
we're just gonna
caretaker
establish?
longer than I've been spanking my own monkey. But if Satsuki's afraid of doing
while.
it, then fine, elect the incumbent.
I can dang good all as good as she can. I said she can't. I mean, she could get rabies or ticks.
What?
Oh, the voice changed there.
Sorry, forgot who I was dealing with here. Job's all yours.
Well, let's hold on a minute. I forgot to mention. We've got more bunnies. There's no way Mia will be able to do the job herself. So, for the first time in our school's history, we're going to have 2 young, sweet animal caretakers.
Oh, don't phrase it like that.
I didn't approve that.
What the hell? Is that the time? Petra, you're gonna have to Pop-Tart it today.
Pop-Tart
There's a
it?
hole in my gym shirt.
Nothing wrong with Pop-Tarts?
And there's a really weird sticky stain in my shorts.
It happens.
God, you're making
And making you use the Kaioken.
If Mom was still alive, then she'd deal with this crap.
Not incorrect. Ah, cafe hello.
I'm so late. She's probably up to her eyes in rabbit crap by now.
Oof.
God, she's so weird.
What? Just standing alone, thinking to herself in the middle of the forest? It's not that weird. Okay, maybe it's a little weird.
I don't want to go in there.
They're just
Probably full of
bunnies.
fleas or crabs or chlamydia or something.
Fleas, maybe. I don't think bunnies get either of those things. But what would I know?
Stupid rabbit. Come on.
I thought you used to wear bike shorts.
I said jump. Holy crap. All the little animals really like me. They all tell me so. I'm
Begrudgingly.
really sorry I was late. I feel bad you got here first. But she got here before
I love the
me.
laugh.
Oh my god.
Dun 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 dun. Indecent modes. I mean, she's really cuddling up close to those bunnies.
Ew! He's too young to be having wet dreams.
Hey,
Don't do
It
that.
happens
What are you
again.
doing here? Oh wait, you're feeling guilty about putting me with Little Miss Watership down.
Katro told
With
me
what?
you're sick of eating Pop-Tarts that you've been too busy to fix him breakfast. I thought I might help you out.
Just get him the really good Pop-Tarts. Hot fudge sundae all the way.
Not a little. Do you know how much rabbits crap in a 24-hour period?
I said I was sorry.
I wouldn't
Damn
know.
it, woman, what do you want from me? My lunch money?
It's a start.
Hey, you remember a couple episodes ago you promised me some panties if we went in that house? Well,
Did that
still waiting
happen?
For 'em and I'm not getting any younger. Hey, watch where you're going.
Hush.
She's weird, but I'd still do her. What's she doing?
She did that yesterday.
Well,
Do
of
we
course
wanna
you
know?
would.
Maybe she's paying her respects at the animal cemetery.
The animal cemetery.
The Pet Cemetery, you know, like the movie and the book.
Of course. Hope Stephen King never sees this.
Hey, you got it. Oh, that's less normal.
So, what do you think? Cute, huh? Bend
I
over
can't even
and look
see
at
it and
that
it's
one.
adorable.
Hold still.
One pill makes you larger,
Let's see Hadley's Cow Club
what?
is now.
and one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you.
Hush.
Stop laughing now.
Heart fan.
Isn't he gay? Oh no, that's the guy in Sticks.
Here come the zombies. Or the vampires, as I said. As I've said several times in other things, I've watched too much Monogatari. There he is.
1, 2, 3. Stop moving, you little bastards. 1.
It can't be that hard to
2,
count.
3.
4 comes after 3.
The laws of arithmetic didn't change overnight, did they?
What happened, Warden? Did one get away again?
I wish. I know we got more, but something's wrong.
What are you talking about? Didn't you go to Petco and get those little bunny rubbers? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Is that
5,
is that a thing?
7, 7?
See?
I'm pretty sure they would have an
The screwing
alternate
like
method.
bunnies thing is true.
Yeah.
Hold on, I flunked math. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, they reproduce very quickly, but not this quickly.
Shirotabi?
Huh?
Was that even laughter? Whoever her voice actress is really giving me a stirring performance here. I'm not even joking.
Shirotabi died? God gave mankind a minion over the animals, and they all look alike anyway.
What? Hey, no they don't.
Maybe you just didn't close the gate to the cage good enough.
I locked their cell. I've seen Oz.
No, I just love that show. All those sweaty, tattooed men locked together in cells with guards holding big clubs.
My
Did I say
word,
that
man.
out loud? I mean, hey, what a cute little pink bear you got there.
Oh, that? Mio made it and gave it to me. I couldn't say no to her. You never
Yeah, it would
know
be
what that
rude.
freak would do.
Kill you, probably.
Violins. Oh no.
That can only mean one thing.
paper at the dinner table.
Excuse me.
Wow, you sounded so much like your mom just now. Say, Satsuki, Barney Frank Elementary School is a school that's very near where you and your brother go, isn't it?
Isn't that the special school we were gonna send Ketchero to?
But then
USA
didn't.
Today has an easy-to-read color graphic showing how many of their rabbits were killed last night. Check it out.
Wow, how gruesome. And
I wish I could see it.
killed at
It's not
Condoleezza
colored.
Rice Elementary too. She's a sign.
I hope Jocelyn Elder's Elementary's rabbits are okay.
Instead of losing,
Me too.
ours are rapidly multiplying.
Multiplying?
Oh, rabbit crap, I'm late. Gotta go. Hey, maybe we should arm the rabbits with little guns.
Sometimes
I agree.
wish all people could marry the animals.
Huh?
I heard they did that in ancient Sinnoh.
Me?
You.
Don't you?
Yeah, Siegfried and Roy can do it. Why can't everybody? I know.
No, they
right?
don't.
Well, I'm just gonna drop off the droppings. BRB. Now, where were we? What do you want?
Making out.
Over here, this way. I met BJ Bridget in the woods for a Wednesday usual, and I found something even more interesting in the animal graveyard.
What could be
You're a
more
rabbit
interesting than that?
necrophiliac?
Look. Ever seen a serpent in the rainbow?
I haven't
Don't
actually.
tell me the rabbit came back to life.
I don't know. What's that?
A Nick Nolte voodoo doll.
Yeah, they know what's up. Oh, yep. Shake it. Oh no. Yikes. What's got you so upset?
Oh my god.
This is disgusting.
It's like Rabbit Jonestown.
Oh, and they show it too.
Shirotabi! Ow! All dead but you, it's a miracle.
That's not Shirotabi. Shirotabi's dead.
What?
Exactly.
Don't listen to him, he's just jealous.
The
He's just
sheds
jealous of you being
destroyed, your
alive.
favorite rabbit is the only survivor.
So what?
The entire shack is blown to bits. I'm smelling a rat or a fox in the hen house or something. I don't know.
This isn't my
Yeah,
fault.
something
I
along
managed
those
to leave
lines.
May.
Both work. Oh, yeah, that's
Blood? What? Blood? Don't
blood.
look! Aunt Flo's timing is terrible. I'll just clean up the blood. I mean, carnage. Here.
Same thing. That works. Okay, for a sec, those streetlights. I thought there was multiple moons for a second. I was gonna lose it. Oh boy. This is a change of pace. Yikes! Yeah, people just getting chomped down by a demon bunny.
That was the best Asian massage parlor ever. You gave me a little parting gift. Such nice girls.
Yeah.
They say that people were attacked by some strange creature.
Looked a little like a bunny. I mean, how would they even know it was a creature? There were no witnesses.
Found
You
it.
just kept that.
If you chant the spell at the grave, this doll actually resurrects the dead. But the bad news is the resurrected spirit is really pissed off.
AKA
Shirotabi
Pet
really was
Cemetery.
resurrected by that ceremony. You think Shirotabi was the culprit?
Does a duck fart underwater?
You're saying he came
Probably.
back to life?
Well, Bugs didn't climb out on his own, Leo. We need
Bugs.
to find Gertie Grave Robber. Before we leap to conclusions, we should make sure the Beelzebub bunny is Shiratabi.
Or the Beelzebub bunny, if you prefer. I mean, it's a pretty solid guess.
No satanic activity yet. Oh, I'm sleepy.
You and me both, brother.
What?
Maybe it isn't the rabbit.
It's both.
You guys, she's looking straight at us. I don't think we hit very well.
I mean, you're not hiding very
My
well.
friends over there think you're a rabbit serial killer.
See?
And in the movies, this would be the part where I foolishly trust you not to kill me.
But this isn't a movie.
And
This is an
stick my
anime.
hand in the cage.
A series as well.
You son of a bitch!
Yep.
Didn't see that one coming.
It's like, no, I know you're not a serial killer. Don't worry. Whew. Speed like that, you don't even need to cut him off. Out of the screen, please.
Ooh. Ooh.
Frog.
Of all the places to run, why did we end up here?
Because it was the only place and we're terminally stupid.
Obviously, it's not the only place.
Oh, God.
Ah, come on, relax. This would be the moment where you slap her, but
So I drag my
You're-
happy ass out in the pouring rain. Come bring me back to life, he says. Oh,
and this is the thanks you get.
he says. I'm not gonna turn into a big red-eyed flesh-eating monster.
He said specifically that. I thought it was a bird skeleton. It was a rabbit skeleton. Got it. I thought it was a freaking parrot.
What were you thinking?
The dead can be resurrected. You shouldn't play John Edwards.
Yeah. Hey, I got an idea. How about you guys rub it in, why don't you?
Yeah, jeez.
Suppose none of you ever resurrected a killer rabbit. I mean,
I mean, once or
friends.
twice.
No one talks to me.
I feel evil.
Come on, Leo.
On three.
I'm a genius.
Oh, Shiro.
Oh yeah, he'll never get
I
through.
brought you back from the dead. Thought you'd be a little more grateful.
Right?
Hey, what if we sacrifice?
Sacrifice what?
Boys.
I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
Satsuki, damn it, will you hurry up and put that thing to spiritual sleep?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, Mio, you're gonna have to gut up. You got one big do-over.
Huh?
You did some little happy song to bring this buddy back, so start singing. Those three
Yes,
or four
sing a
chords
sad
are
song
perfect.
instead. Sing it backwards.
Lord, reveal your salvation, since I am your favorite among these heathens.
God doesn't keep favorites. Just break its neck.
Toss the arts and crafts. Move it!
I can't do it.
And why not?
Because none of the other animals would be my friend but Shirotabi.
He played you.
Sometimes when we were together, I feel he would actually talk to me.
Because he was, but
pathetic. When he died, I was so sad that I would never hear that voice again. His laugh, his funny little requests,
Touch me.
oh
his
my.
reprimands.
Touch me harder.
I had to bring him back to life.
Jeez Louise. I had to, after hearing that. Who could blame you?
Selfish slut. Does he look happy to be back? Huh?
Good point. He's not even a bunny anymore.
You stupid bunny-loving bitch! If you don't throw that thing, I'm tossing you!
With the bunny right along with you. Seriously, he's a Yu-Gi-Oh card now. I say that about a lot of things, but it's true. There it is.
Shirotabi, please forgive me for bringing you back to life. I know now that it could never work between us.
'Cause it's a bunny.
We wanted to, it could never be.
I don't think he really wanted it to.
Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
What? What?
Wow.
Wow. Doesn't make any sense.
Ew.
Yeah. Jeez, you're killing me, man. I'm dying.
My little dead bunny.
Jeez. I'm nearly tearing up from how freaking weird that was.
Yeah, genius, but all the rabbits are dead. We should get out our best stationery and our pins and ask Amy Grant for those 3 wishes.
Look what I've got.
Yo, Sensei, dig. What's haps on
Yo.
the snaps?
Cracker. Aren't they
I can't
cute?
with that. They're adorable.
Shirotabi.
The biology teacher told me they're Shirotabi's children.
Sure,
Wow.
Daddy's what?
Children?
Guess
Curious.
This is as good a time as any. You see, kids, the boy bunny has a thing called a
Mm-hmm,
penis,
and the
he
female
puts
bunny,
that
yada
in the
yada.
girl bunny's vagina. The girl bunny then starts acting
Yeah, we're just
like
going the
she
whole
owns
9
that
yards.
penis. Anyway, don't they look just like him?
Yes, they do.
They
This
must
reminds
die.
me of a story. You know
You've
how
told enough
sometimes the
stories,
man
old
totally
man.
Screws the woman over?
Yeah.
Well, this friend of mine doesn't want another kid, but her husband does.
Uh-huh.
They're not using any birth control because they're married, and the guy actually finishes inside of her.
Okay.
Needless to say, she was pissed. Isn't
Rightfully.
that awful?
Terrible.
You two-timing son of a bitch! Who's gonna take care of these little
I got an idea. Let's end this episode with a happy moral.
Oh, sure,
If
go
you
for
leave
it.
children behind, pay your child support on time.
Deadbeat dads are not cool.
And these are good morals, right? Deadbeat dads suck. Jeez. That had to be one of the most just straight up jokes, man. Yeah, not because you're a rabbit. that was not her problem. That's not why it wouldn't work out, right? I'm not gonna try to explain the joke because it would kill the joke, but yeah, this was easily one of the silliest episodes, if you want to use the word silly to describe this, which I wouldn't, but I can't think of a better word. Yeah, what a standout character she was. Mm-hmm. Definitely got some of the most laughs out of me. I can see why you guys were so hyped for episode 9. It did not disappoint. I'm out of words now. I'll just wait to see what the preview has to give to us.
Yo,
There we go.
This is Dark Tunnel. And once you get up in
Jeez,
there,
again.
you ain't never coming out. Think I'm lying?
Got it.
Hell no, this nigga ain't lying. Think I'm messing with you? F you, man.
They even censored it. Wow.
お正月の学校
I
の
have
会
no
1
idea.
月3日午前11時24分見てね
Why'd they keep the Japanese right there? Was that always there? 10. Construction noise. Construction noise. I mean, there's a little bit of a banging sound, but I mostly hear birds. What you got there? A bloody hubcap or something? Whoop! Okay, atomic weapons test. No, they're just blowing up a mountain.
You still haven't told me what to do with these boards.
Just move the boards over there, board mover.
Man, why'd I ever take the job as the board mover?
Oh, Splinter! Oh!
Hey,
Put
man,
gloves
this
on.
man looks like a clown.
Shut up. You are here.
A little bit.
You're an idiot. But it does look like.
You're here too.
Ow! Another splinter.
You're wearing gloves. Get better gloves.
That tunnel looks fine. What the hell are they talking about?
It is one.
Yeah, there ain't no ghosts in there or anything.
Your sister for some reason.
That's bizarre. And it's that tunnel from Earthbound, you know, the one that connects to Threed with the ghosts in it. Just get in a really loud van with some music playing. The tunnel with no exit. See? Earthbound. It is the tunnel from Earthbound.
So why'd they close off the tunnel anyway?
Ghosts.
Years ago, people went in there, but they didn't come out. Not unlike
Oh,
your
so
sister.
not...
Hey man,
What?
let's get off the sisters. Especially
So not
since
the one
I
from
just got
Earthbound.
off of yours.
Boom.
I like your sister. She's one hot chulo.
I know that you're gay.
You don't know anything.
You'll like this. Someone's on my ass.
Slam on your brakes, eh? Let him hit us. Workman's comp.
Bad idea.
My luck, he's probably your cousin. With no damn insurance.
Jeez. No punches pulled.
2.2 Celsius metric system. Who thought
Bleh.
this was a good idea again? I'm just gonna put 100. No one's gonna know. Damn. Ever since Lost. Trees move. Can't
Yeah.
see nothing. Show me the damn monster. And Locke. Locke is a freak. I mean, I like Terry O'Quinn and all, but that guy's a freak. Is Naveen Andrews still screwing Barbara Hershey? Remember her lips and beaches? And why do fags
No.
like that movie so much? God. No,
Man, what a-
perfect.
what a
It's
dialogue here.
Japanese.
Excuse me,
Jing
monologue.
Chong Dong Ding Dao. Wait, that's Chinese.
Whoa, yeah,
Luckily,
jeez,
they're
man.
barricaded.
Please.
Man, I better hit a road or a rest area or a Stucky soon. I gotta pee.
There's trees all around you, bro. You're in the forest.
Looks like the tunnel in Grand Theft Auto.
Earthbound,
I could beat up
not
a
Grand Theft
couple
Auto.
of those, snack some Molotov cocktails. I love those things. Boom.
But hey, any video game reference is all right with me. Boom, boy. You shout into the tunnel shouts back. Ghost taxi. No, he's slowly moving towards you.
Hello, little boy.
Ugh,
Would you like
okay,
me to
run.
give you a ride?
No.
Don't be dirty. I meant my cab.
I know that's what you meant. That changes nothing. Don't try to pull that with me.
No thanks, I'll take the bus!
I'd go on foot. If only you could read Japanese, you could see where that sign was preventing you from going.
Hey, you! This area's off limits! What's the matter, kid? Didn't you see that road sign? I
Couldn't
know
read
it's
it,
in
sadly.
Chinese, but red letters are kind of universal, don't you think? You think you can just go where you want, do what you want? What am I gonna do with you? Huh?
Nothing, kick him out, I guess. He's not a cop. He can't arrest you, but...
The cafeteria workers go on strike and we have to do the work? What the hell is that about?
Someone's gotta do it.
I don't even like milk.
Hey man, it is not that difficult to talk while wearing a mask, trust me. I can't even understand you.
Milk does do a body good.
Quite.
Well, it's
Although
not
if
the
you ask
tunnel of love,
MatPat,
I'll
not
tell
as
you
good as
that.
they would let you lead you to believe.
So there
But
is
that's
a
another
tunnel?
story.
Yeah, but it's been closed for construction.
How are you peeling that orange so easy? Just how?
Remember
No.
what happened on the highways in Houston?
See there?
What?
How'd you make out
What?
trying to tell me this hole just opened up in front of him? Doesn't he wish? So sad, someone praying for something so bad he imagines it.
That's not what I said, liar.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Did so.
I did not.
You did so.
Shut up! You're giving me more acid reflux than my damn lunch.
She started it.
If there's a cliff at the end of this mountain, I'm pushing both of them off it.
You did so.
Whatever.
Did not.
Don't you
They're
think you
really
two
still
should
doing
give
this.
us a rest?
No, we don't.
Your hostility is aggravating my shingles condition.
That's
Shingles.
So why'd they close the tunnel anyway? Was it like the Big Dig?
No.
What a rip-off that was.
Lo, many years ago, a terrible accident took place inside that cursed tunnel, cause unknown.
So it was like the Big Dig.
The last time anyone went inside there was Jennifer Love Hewitt, researching her new role and trying to rediscover her career.
See? It really is a ghost tunnel. I told you so. And it almost got me, too.
Hey, where'd
Most of
Kendra
the
go?
taxi.
And Momoko's gone too.
You just know she's witnessing to him. God damn it. They were
As
tempted by
always.
fruit, and they knew they were sinful and naked without Jesus. Hello, sinner.
I think you're mixing
Did
some
you go
stuff
bomb
up.
an abortion clinic or something? You just wait. When that wonderful president finishes stacking the Supreme Court, we won't have to. Don't forget what I told you about premarital sex. Abstinence.
Like a universal what she just said was. That wonderful president. That could be so many people. You
But now
decide
the
which.
ghost tunnel that's waiting to kill us is that way. And the road
Jeez
that goes around
Louise.
the mountain won't get us home before dark. Suggestions?
I have to get home before dark. If I miss the E! True Hollywood story on Sean Young, I'll be pissed. I vote tunnel.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Does it sound like a good idea to me? Never thought
Terrible
I'd say
one.
This, but I'm with Momoko on this one.
Such wonderful insight. Nani?
That's it, the creepy cab!
See?
Would you kids like a lift?
A little less creepy this time.
That tunnel's as dark and scary and has as much bad juju around it as my ex-wife's. Never mind.
Yeah, just leave it at ex-wife. That'll
Why did we
do.
get in this car again?
Hey,
Because
you're
he
the little
offered
boy I
nicely.
saw yesterday.
Me? No.
I know what you're thinking. Why aren't I Pakistani or some stone dreadlock Jamaican while you're all being racists? Creepy Japanese
I mean, if you're thinking
men
like
can
that.
be cabbies too, you know. But women should never be allowed to drive.
Well, hold on.
Okay, idiot.
Idiot.
I hope they don't expect me to pay for this.
Yeah, someone has to.
Hey, can I walk from here?
No, and don't worry about the cab fare. This ride is given out of the generosity of my heart.
Sweet. When did you buy this
Sweet.
car? And did you get a good deal on it?
Just 2 months ago. And no, damn hybrids haven't saved a cent on gas.
2 months, but
Well,
protective charm.
Well, it looks like we're here.
already?
The entrance to
Ah!
another tunnel.
Well, that's about right. And then you got booted out.
What happened?
I don't know, but that's why I just hate paying for cabs.
That's why?
What the hell is that?
Here they come. It's those, like, shadow manta rays from Mario Sunshine. Weren't they also from a Stephen King book? That's the most expressive she's ever had. Wow, it's just sort of happening to him, isn't it? A little bit. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Where? Oh, perfect.
It looks like a cemetery.
Where's
Not another
everybody?
pet one, is
I
it?
don't know.
Obeying horror movie rules, I'm going to go out alone. You stay here while I go out looking for help.
Okay.
Them's the horror movie rules.
Leaving me here alone and defenseless in a cemetery. What a guy.
Yep. Horror movie. There's a full-on skeleton right next to you.
I don't mean to interrupt your beauty sleep. God knows you need it. But get up!
Where's Ketero?
Behind you.
Ketero, are you all right?
Post-traumatic stress disorder is my diagnosis.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Cat. Where are we?
This is obviously an anomaneki.
Mama Nikki.
The ghost of those
A
who died in the
Mamaneki?
tunnels. Poor lonely bastards. I mean, wouldn't you be lonely too, after being trapped in a dark, damp hole year after year?
Yes.
They're gonna drag you down with them.
And what of you?
Sucker.
In school, with adults, with dead people, I am just too popular for my own good.
Glad to see you looking on the bright side.
Okay. I tried to put the tunnel ghosts to sleep, but the regrets tying them to the living world were so strong they wouldn't. And they
Yep,
were so
his
bitter
eyes
and
are
pissed
wide
that they
open.
almost dragged me down with them. It was almost as scary as being trapped in the Lincoln Tunnel that time after seeing Sarah McLachlan at Lilith Fair. Their dark energy was
That's
more
really
threatening and
specific.
life-sucking than a group of frustrated granola dykes. Oh no, we're screwed.
What?
He's no J.K. Rowling.
We gotta find everybody and get the hell out
J.K.
of here.
Rowling is no
Ketero.
J.K. Rowling.
Wake up, Ketero! Good morning. Don't be cute.
He can't help it.
Hi, Daddy. What the hell? You're home early.
Right?
Are the bars closed?
No, I stopped by. Oh,
Jeez.
gotta sit down.
Remember that test I flunked?
Guess they
And
weren't.
You beat me so hard I couldn't sit down for a week? Look now.
What?
Wow, that's my girl.
I cheated off Bobby Simmons just like you told me to.
Help me.
Bobby
to
had
make
it coming.
sure.
It's no Blossom.
Anomaneki's memories, you moron.
Why do I have to watch it?
I don't know.
Does it do any good? It's not like you haven't seen a skeleton before. Oh, okay.
Don't
You're gonna
scare
interrupt
her
the
like
funeral.
Thank God
Excuse
they
me, the
didn't hear a loud
cremation.
Scream. Where are the others?
that. Don't know. These people were heading to this barbecue house and I followed them.
Say no barbecue house, brother. Ah,
Driver with a
mhm.
bad skin condition.
Very bad. Necrosis.
I forgot my hourly devotional.
Might as well do it right now, right here. How dare you bring an orange? She's the one who brings the orange.
Hello? Are you one of Dad's friends from the spa?
Pardon?
Sorry, I don't want to get too close. That skin thing may be hereditary. Fine.
Well, then it
You
wouldn't
and Dad
affect
must have
you.
been close. You know he likes sweet young fruit. And I can tell you're used to being on your knees when you're around him. Satsuki, I'm sleepy. Me too.
It's like a life force BJ. Wake up!
Daddy, Cinnamon
So,
called and she said you should
regular
get
one.
tested.
That's Cinnamon, what a kidder.
While he's consuming your life force, he's replaying memories of his past. Bad memories. Woo, bad.
Maybe you can cheat on the test.
I'm clean, I promise.
I got something for you, Daddy.
AZT? Oh, goody.
It's a good luck charm / air freshener.
Oh,
Pina
yeah.
colada scent.
My fave.
I would have preferred new car smell, but this
To
is
pina colada? Man.
It looks like this is it, my dear Hajime.
I'm not giving you a reach around.
Dang.
Momoko. Momoko, open your eyes.
Ooh.
Look for the Jesus Christ.
I'm starting to
superstar
predict
looking
them now.
graphic.
Lord, is that you?
Yes.
No.
It is.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh, I don't have much time. I better get on with this. Sorry about this little spiritual possession thing lately. I hate taking things without asking permission, but you know me. Okay, right now you're in the threshold between life and death. Sucks being you. Anyway, I can speak directly to you right now instead of through you. Get it?
Huh?
Lucky.
It's a Namaneki long story. Look up!
What? You want what?
You'd look up.
Let me put on my glasses. Ooh, that's me. All of you need to wake up, then destroy your own tombstones.
You're making me
Ironic.
dizzy.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's not ironic, it's just really weird.
Okay, destroy the tombstone illusions any way you can.
And nauseous. Where's the light of the Lord? Hey, I'm not supposed to be dead yet.
You're not. You're not supposed to exist.
Wake up, everybody! Satan is trying to kill us. You
Yes.
need to destroy your tombstones or you're going to die. Any way you can. Just imagine it.
Just picture it exploding.
But whatever you say.
I mean, you don't have much imagination pulling with the giant freaking hammer.
Fire in the hole. Yeah.
Hull. Nice. Also, Go Go Godzilla reference.
What was that about?
Oh no, not again. It happening once is more than enough.
What the hell kind of plan was that?
Run? I mean, what else are you gonna do? Maybe get run over.
Hurry up and get in the damn car!
Oh, you can kiss my ass!
I should have.
Yeah, you're the one who dropped him here.
You just shut up and get in the car. What? Yeah, I know it smells bad. They all do.
It just smell like pina colada.
Check this out.
Yeah, see, the laughter is loud enough to annoy the ghosts away.
We gotta tip this guy.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to the road. I was really nervous about my test results. You have a couple of drinks, bang one dirty hooker on a bad day, and well, let me just tell you, there may be something to this abstinence business. Anyway,
I'm sure
I guess
Momoko
my
will be
kid's
very
good
glad to
luck
hear that.
charm slash air freshener worked. My results came back negative. I was clean.
Woo!
Then,
Boom! Hit by a frickin' truck. Bam! Ah, it was a bloody hubcap. I freaking knew it. I thought I was wrong for a second. And then a bird took it as part of its nest for some reason.
Okay, that is the most depressing story I've ever heard.
And I missed.
Pretty sad, but I've heard worse.
What was that all about? He's negative and then gets hit by a semi? Where is God?
That is God. And then he decided to save you. For reasons.
Over there.
Shouldn't we have helped her?
No.
Nah.
Do you think maybe my parents taped my show for me? I wanted to find out if that baby thing was true. I kind of feel sorry for her. She was so good in Blade Runner. And Stripes.
I've seen Blade
Remember
Runner.
how good she was in Stripes?
I have not
Coke
seen
is
Stripes. I prefer Coca-Cola. Thank you very much. No. Dang, even... Let me just try and think about what actually was happening plot-wise here. So he just all of a sudden 180s and helps them out right there? I don't know. Maybe because she helped him out and gave him the orange. I don't know. But you got me, man. I don't know. Well, I guess he wasn't the only person who died in there. There were more ghosts than just that, but he was just being the dude who lured people in. I don't know, trying to make sense of it isn't working for me. Definitely some big laughs, though. What do we got? Yay! That was like Bender from Futurama. See? It's totally him. What in the name of all that is good? Now that's something we agree on. Whomp. Eerie music box tone. Tune. Tone! Come on, man. Learn to read. City assigned trash. City assigned trash bag upside down. There's the toys. One being your typical robot, little weird teddy bear, and the doll. Somehow remarkably not dirty, just a little scuffed on the face. See? And then here's when the eyes open dramatically in a spooky ghost fashion. There we go. No jokes to even make about that one. None that could be made even. The Talking Mary Doll. The Shadows of Horror. Ooh, Cold Morning.
Man,
Or maybe your Danny
colder than
Phantom.
witches. Skip it. My dad said the Weather Channel
Yeah.
predicted snow. Why do old people always watch the Weather Channel?
Why not? It's interesting.
Nature's little thermometer's acting up?
I'm ignoring that perv. And I'm sure it's
Yeah.
no different than the shrinkage issues you're
At first I
having
didn't.
right now.
Do you know how
Ooh.
much I hate you?
And it's not cold weather,
Not
it's
much,
cold
probably.
swimming pools.
James 114. Each one is tempted by his own evil desire. But I think your skirt is helping him out, Slutsky. I mean, sorry. I'm just
Yikes.
jealous of my merry heart gams.
I'll tell you what, if
I
I was
don't
a girl
know.
and I had an ass your size, there's no way I'd wear a micro mini. In fact, I'd probably wear muumuus and...
Ask for that one.
You just know she's covering her lust for me with cruelty and violence.
I don't think
How
that's the
much she
case right
touched you,
now.
She must really, 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 really like you.
Yeah, that's it.
You figured
Oh,
it
good
out.
grief, where'd Ketra run off to? Ketra... Get back here. Do you know how many child molesters there are in Japan? Satsuki, come look what I
Probably
found.
not that many, but I'm not sure of the crime
Lot of
rates.
brats.
Heard they're
No
pretty
wonder
low.
Some girl threw it away. It's so dirty at home.
I think they would
And
throw
trashy
away
like
the
Aunt
brats.
Nicole. Hey, Satsuki, can I have it? Can
Why would you
I?
want it?
You shouldn't pick
I'm not
up
gonna
things
judge
that
you,
have been
but
thrown away by someone else. And I don't care what they say. Boys don't play with dolls.
I mean they do, but whether or not they should is what you're arguing right now.
Gay brother.
Come on, Hajime, get up. Let's go home.
My balls hurt.
My tummy.
Why?
hurts. Well, you ate like a pig. No wonder.
Well, actually I could think, but
And what 4-year-old eats bell peppers? Come back here. I'm not doing
one
the
who
dishes
served
alone
them.
Again. I mean it. I'm not the damn maid. Hey, listen.
Then why are you
Dad.
dressed like
How
one?
about you and I discuss your non-corporal punishment stance? God, don't eat his crumbs. We're not poor. Maybe we are.
Yeah, who's just
poor.
straight up finishing the plate there.
Dishwasher!
And I thought her mother's voice grated on my nerves. I mean, what?
Let me ask you. Mom was a pretty good cook, wasn't she?
Well, not bad. It was edible, at least.
Jeez, man.
The woman was no Paula Deen, but she was all right.
That woman's trying to kill her husband. No one uses that much butter. But it's that
Some people do.
chick that's really dangerous. Scary.
Yeah, gotta agree with you there.
And there it is. As I say, a lot.
Wonder if this is how Tom Ford started.
Ah, there we go. It was very quiet. So quiet.
Ketchero, get your ass down here! What? Don't what me when I call you. You say yes, ma'am! You're such a bitch. What did you say? I have an itch.
Oh.
An itch to play
Yep.
with dolls. Why did you bring this trashy little thing home and I
If he
told
wanted
you
to
not
play
go
with it, it'd
dig
be
it
up in
the
his room,
trash?
not down here.
Why can't you do what I tell you? It wasn't me. Huh? It wasn't me. I didn't bring it home. Haven't you listened to Momoko? God's going to send you to hell for lying. I'm being framed.
It's a setup.
Or are you? Who's framing you? The doll? I
Yeah.
want a lawyer. You're not getting a lawyer.
Why
All
not?
you've got is me, and I'm all you're gonna get. I'm your
Then
judge,
you're the lawyer.
jury, and executioner.
And the lawyer. Everything. Who made you judge, Judy, and executioner? Yes, hello, this is Doll. Is the phone ringing at night? You just go and answer it? I'd tell him to leave a message.
The residents.
Huh. And hang up. We have the trash cans. She's still not even acknowledging it. It's amazing.
Hello again. Like I said, this
Hi,
is the
Mary.
Marquita
Mary.
residence.
Shut up. What are you doing there, Mary? Apparently she already bought some.
Listen, Hajime, stop having your midget girlfriend call me.
No.
Huh?
You move fast. You were at the trash cans, then you went to the cigar store, and then you went back over to the front door.
Hello?
Oh!
You stupid bitch. No.
Heard that before.
The other way.
That was in front.
Atta girl.
By behind you, I mean I'm right in front of you. This is actually scary. Man, cordless.
Satsuki, I've told you, no phone after 10.
You should be yelling at the one who's calling me.
Huh?
Rip it in half, quick, before it's too late.
And no doll playing after 10:15.
Look at her closely, Dad.
About an
She's
extra 15 minutes.
Too lifelike.
What? Oh,
Ah, the pajamas.
no. Don't say another word. Just keep your mouth shut.
What are you
Yeah, the positioning of that. Yeah.
me? I put it back in the trash can. Out of the trash can. No.
I'm at the trash cans. Now I'm at the cigarette store. Now I'm at the front door. Now I'm in front of you. Excuse me, behind you, but...
Don't know. Dad said he would take care of her.
You should have let Ketchero keep the doll. I mean, Leo played
Then
with
none
dolls
of this
when
would
he
have
was
ever
a kid.
happened.
He's not a fag.
Yeah, exactly.
I only use the Barbies for G.I. Joe's hose.
But if you catch him wearing dresses, he'll move to WeHo before you know it.
I don't think that's how you spell Barbies.
Report to the front office again. I repeat, Satsuki Manchida, please come
What,
to
does she
the
get
front
called up all the
office.
time?
You are on campus, aren't you?
No one else is,
Yes, I'm
apparently.
Well, look at you. What a tardy little outfit. You've
What?
got a call on line 1. Make it quick.
Hello, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. This is Satsuki speaking.
I'm Mary. Now I'm at Foot Locker.
Foot Locker? Maybe you'll be at Payless. Board's lit up. Eee, this is actually getting under my skin. Stop!
Where's the fire?
I didn't hear the alarm.
Ugh. I don't like it at all. Give the sound design guy a
Found out
raise.
He is gay, didn't you?
Is he out?
It was Mary.
Oh, that's not nice.
Not that kind of Mary, you idiot. The Mary doll. She's pissed at me for wanting to throw her away. She's trying to kill me.
Girl, you need extensive therapy.
No, I don't.
You're blaming this doll.
What do you
on
think
your
this
brother's
is?
sexual
Whoa.
preference and that cheap infant
Hey, you kid,
screwed up
put
in it.
Satsuki on.
Powerful little vibration there.
I'm on the roof. Let's play.
It's a doll.
No. Oh, no.
This isn't exactly a Chucky situation.
How does she know we're on
Unless
the
it is a
road?
Chucky situation.
How did Mary get my number?
Manshita, I've been
You'd give it
looking
out to
everywhere
anyone
for
who
you.
asked.
You need to go to Central Hospital, and I've got to take a dump. Your
That has
father's been in
nothing
an
to do with
accident,
this.
and I'm about to have one. Now, where's your little brother?
He's in class 2, grade 1.
Yeah, looks like Mary had her way. What the heck did she do to you?
Oh, hi, Satsuki. Guess that's the last time I play with one of your little blonde dollies.
Dad!
Ketchero, what did your teacher do? Put this in the school paper? Those prude
No.
bitches in the PTA are gonna have a field day with this.
Oh, jeez, come on, he's fine.
All right. It's not like I wanted more kids anyway.
Oh, whoa, ho, ho. Jeez.
Poor Ketchero's crying so hard. I hope his dad can accept his homework.
This has nothing to do with
Thanks
that.
a lot for the help, Big Mouth.
Yeah. Remember this at Christmas.
My HMO's trying to kick me out, but I think I'll stay for the hot night nurses. I mean, listen, Satsuki, the doctor wants to keep me for observation. You'll watch your little brother, right? Hajime,
Yeah, I'm awake.
would you mind checking in on Satsuki and Ketchero for me? You can do it, right?
They're just dying down there.
A little old-sounding for that role?
No.
Thank goodness it wasn't serious. Hospitals are so expensive.
That plastic scab.
Who?
That Mary bitch. I'm gonna kill her.
I bet.
She tried to murder my...
Ah, there she is. Now's your chance. Go. Drop kick her right through the wall.
Hajime, that's Mary.
Oh, yeah. Quick.
You kids don't want her, I can get a few bucks for her on eBay.
Put her down, Mr. Cicada! Don't let those blonde curls and pink dirndl fool you! She's a killer!
Oh, come on. She can't be worse than the blonde I had last night. Okay. If she's freaking you out that bad, I can show you a place to take her. There's a group of guys I met at a rest stop last week who just love her.
I'm sorry? Yeah, at the Temple of the Dolls.
What scares
Why not?
me is how he knows about this.
Okay, everybody, be cool. Act natural. I'm getting this huge Boogie Nights vibe.
It's not by Mattel, but I guess we'll take her in. Violet, Toby.
Usually we only take the ones from Mattel. But
I'm a little
we'll make an
fuzzy on the doll
exception.
temple concept.
Young Mantis weep for Cheetah.
Still fuzzy.
That doesn't make sense.
I am a member of a club of aging homosexuals. Most of us in publishing. On holidays,
I just
we
threw
come
that
to this
in.
temple, get really baked, and put in a Joan Crawford movie. We reenact
Okay.
the film with our dolls.
Gotcha.
Sometimes we perform more contemporary works, particularly from the canon of Christian Slater. And your little Dolly has arrived for us at a most opportune time. She'll play the Tara Reid character from Alone in the Dark.
So, kids, you feel a little better about everything?
No, I don't know what's scarier. The killer doll, the weirdo sensei, or you knowing about this place.
What's the matter, Manshita? They paid us in cash.
No, I'm down with it.
Oh yeah, that part's cool,
Nice
but
to know a new dealer, yo.
I guess
a new
if you think of it
dealer.
as a doll prison, I can feel a little better. Maybe they can all learn some kind of vocational skill.
Yeah, that's a
Maybe.
good idea. Shut up.
Yeah, she's not gonna just walk right out and do that. Oh, it's a chicken! Come on. Can't make a chicken evil. You've only made her stronger.
Love to stay, but I'm hooking up with this cinnamon chick.
Okay, safe place saves, Mr. Cicada. The teacher's
Didn't they... Yeah, yeah, they mentioned that name last time.
drugs, I don't care. Hey, why are you acting all pissed off?
Because I don't think I'm getting paid for this gig, that's why.
I don't need you.
Newsflash, retarded brother. Hello.
Still don't need you. Yeah, that's about right.
You gonna answer it? Your father's
No.
in the hospital, remember?
Yeah,
So?
right.
Now it'll do it itself.
Gotta give these things up.
I mean, yeah, it's already killing your throat having to do the voice. Let alone if you're smoking.
Don't even! Are you gonna let some little pocket get the better of you?
Took you a while to build up to that. Yes.
This Barbie bitch is going down. First we do this geographic montage.
Alliteration.
So we've traveled a long way from your house. Whew, there, that should be enough.
Does the job.
Where are we?
Sketchy, scary, abandoned square dancing hall.
Sure.
We've played here, Nazi. We make this our home base.
Was the Superdome full?
Leo and I have scoped this place out for just this occasion. We planned
Just
on stocking
this?
it with some provisions, but all we got were these 2 sleeping bags. Kinda spent all our money on porno and lube. It's the thought that counts.
Hey, Hajime, where's
She seems moved by it.
bathroom?
Just piss on the Toby
Right out
Keith
back.
poster.
Number 2.
That does not change what I said.
Oh my god, in heaven, I can't believe it.
They actually put those
It only
sounds
gets
right
worse
in
when
there,
you get
didn't they?
older.
There's no paper.
What?
Leaves it is. And the captions they put over that scene were, oh, hello. Quick! Drop kick, like I said.
I'm Mary. Let's play together.
Let's
Chirpy.
play.
Together.
What do you think we should play? I have a great idea. Let's play Saw. No,
Seen it?
let's
No
play
thanks.
The Hills Have Eyes.
There's Bender right there.
No, let's play Glitter. That movie was scary.
Let's play Friday the 13th.
But not the remake.
Danger, Will Robinson. Oh wait, wrong movie.
Yes. Danger! My hooks are flailing wildly. I almost sneezed. Da, 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 da. Sasuke the snowman, I mean a goner. Gonna go with option A. She would
You lose,
choose.
Satsuki.
Yeah, I guess this is happening.
That doesn't sound good.
Satsuki!
There's a lot of amens.
Hajime! Where's Satsuki?
Nice
You
out.
hear that
She's locked
amening,
inside.
Momoko? It's an affront to God. Do something about it.
Okay, it's decided. We'll play Pluck It Out.
Don't pluck anything. Oh! Yikes! Oh no, her hanky. Oh, you remember when she wiped the smudge off your face. Somehow you forgot about that. I mean, I did too, so.
Okay, that spit thing was kind of gross, but it's the thought that counts.
Oh, what? Boo! Lame.
Knock it off. This isn't a goddamn democracy.
Yeah, clearly not. You've already opted for
I said
that.
let the bitch go.
It's convenient that she only remembered that right when the
Yeah,
hanky
that
dropped
was
down.
a close one for ya.
Yeah, you almost lost an
Bert's
eyeball.
Seriously thinking about cutting your tits off.
Didn't mention doing that.
But this anime kind of nice. Okay, I'm out of here. Late.
Catch ya. Go help her, man.
On your knees. Are you praying? Jesus.
Yeah, you are. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am. The Mary doll called me on the phone too, Satsuki. I'm
Huh.
unlisted. Don't know how she got my number.
Magic. Ghost
I
magic.
tried to put my petty prayer doll on the phone, but those two just did not get along.
They actually had a conversation? Whoa!
Satsuki, are you
Hajime.
alright? What? What are you looking at? What's wrong with you? Speechless by my Bruce Willis-like moves?
Oh, yeah.
Hajime, that was brave, but not very bright.
I mean, shattered glass everywhere. Oh! Jeez! Whoa! He's literally gonna bleed to death. They just turned that into quite the moment.
Hey, you, doll.
Well, look who's here. Nice coat.
Very funny. Now that you've got your little cape on, why don't you fly out of here?
She was just about to do that.
Well, you're a pissy little pussy, ain't ya?
Meh.
Maybe I should cut your tits off.
I don't think he has tits.
Satsuki's doing her ancestors proud. Not easy to impress our crowd. I'm not feeling
Although that seemed pretty easy.
Me? Nah.
All she had to do was wipe a little dirt off her face. And then conveniently drop the hanky. That's it. That's it. Didn't take much. Oh man, they had all those different people playing the dolls. Jeez, good work, guys. They did a good job of it. They had 2 people named Michelle, but no relation. And now, yes, sir. Yep. Quiet. Sad, but you brought the point home with the gibberish, so nice. Episode 12, last one for the night, guys.
You shouldn't run right
Training.
after eating lunch.
Oh yeah,
You're
it's
lucky
bad.
you're not barfing your guts out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Let's prevent cavities.
I gave you a
Always rinse out your
suppository, so
mouth,
you should be
right?
fine. I'll go tell
Oh,
your teacher.
I'm sure that was fun.
Good luck.
Significant eerie music. Oh, hey, Mom. Nah, it's just a nurse. Freaky nurse. Stop looking at him like that. A rare time they actually played the opening with jokes, but that's because it involved the main characters, and usually they don't. The nurse who announces death, a mother's feelings.
That's where she was?
She looked like one of the man girls from Paris is Burning. The school nurse is
I have no idea what that is.
Maybe you were just high. I was not high. I swear I never left the bed.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was the cursed
It's not that
nurse.
high up.
Cursed nurse. Cursed
It
nurse.
rhymes almost.
Yes, she possesses sick people without health insurance and takes
But if
them
they
into
have
the
health
spirit
insurance.
world. Long ago, this poor kid at our school got sick all of a sudden and was taken to the infirmary. The cursed nurse showed up, and the boy just...
You could just say the curse
Well,
nurse, but
Don't make me say it.
Say it. You can say it.
yeah, you can trust them.
Scared little guy. You're tough as nails.
You're...
Oh yeah.
You're a goner.
Oh, this is interesting. Those nurses got places to be.
I don't believe in that ghost.
Why not?
Come on,
You believe in
Kendra,
other
we're going
ghosts?
home. What? Home? You don't believe me. There's no such thing as a cursed nurse.
Oh, but there's cursed everything else, right? Doing your homework?
Hey, what do you want tonight? Lean cuisine or dumplings?
What about kid cuisine?
You're gonna get meow mix. Huh? You shut the curtains already?
Not even fancy
I
feast?
don't want that drag queen nurse peeking in at me.
Drag queen.
Drag queens won't bother you. Worry about priests. Leave me alone. I've got to fill out my Special Olympics application.
Have fun.
Special Olympics. Ha! Can't wait.
Leave him alone.
Hey, Satsuki, I'm gonna do shot put. Can you tell me where to put
Ah,
shot put,
jeez.
shot
Stop.
Stop being hateful and tell me about
Exactly.
this cursed nurse, you fur bag.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Also, isn't
Why
the
don't you
Special
look
Olympics
into my
filled with
ghost
physical
diary?
disability?
Just like I thought. You don't know she doesn't exist.
What's the matter? Did Oprah have a show on denial or something?
Tyra Banks. Ketchero, what do you want for dinner? Tell me.
I want dumplings.
I'm gonna beat you, retarded.
I'm home.
Sometimes they just throw those in.
Face after that doll molestation scandal, but if you kids want me to make this parent-child lunch thing, I'll
It was a scandal?
That's your cue to let me off.
I inkte iteruke antwe uye ude oge.
I understood that.
Into oinge, why don't you at-bray?
Okay, A. Why don't you just stay home?
Really?
What are you saying, Ketchero? Could you wear a wig and a dress?
I think I'm in enough trouble.
Yeah, no
and
thanks.
Stuff a bra and make sure you tie your pee-pee down.
Does he have one anymore?
I don't want to be the only kid without a mom. Ketchero!
Jeez.
They beat me up all the time! I don't need another goddamn reason! You, watch your goddamn mouth!
Okay.
Language.
I'm off the hook.
Dad!
No, you're not.
I understand them, Satsuki. They make fun of me all the time, too, now. I don't need another goddamn reason either.
Sunday.
Remember what I was telling you about your mother's cooking, Satsuki?
That it kind of sucked?
Well, these dumplings would do your mother and Paula Deen proud. If Paula was Japanese.
Does she need to be to appreciate the craft? Aw, look, meaningful moment.
Why are my memories always sepia tone?
That wasn't sepia tone. Aren't all memories sepia tone? Isn't that how memories work? Poor guy. Juice box.
Is it good? Yeah. You certainly love apple juice, don't you, Ketchero?
Make sure you brush your teeth afterwards. It'll really screw your teeth up if you don't. Titanic.
Pardon me.
Better out than in.
You're gonna die, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's lighten this dark moment with a joke.
I'm in.
Go ahead, Mom. Pull my finger.
Okay.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Pinky promise. You ruined the joke.
Come back. It's really funny.
Trust me.
My school is doing it. You see, when you pull my finger, I make a noise like I farted. It'll kill you. Ow.
Or this will. I didn't think these nurses were angels of death. There's a little bit of words in there.
Trying to sleep here. Get a hold of yourself. You just had a dream, that's all.
A very bad one.
Well, he screams and cries every night and wakes me up, and then I can't get back to sleep. God, having a dead mother is hell on your beauty rest.
I'm a little
That's the
hungover,
worst
so
part
can
of
we
it.
talk about this later?
Fine.
Hungover. Yeah, from your depress-induced drinking.
Don't talk. Just remember, I haven't had much sleep.
And you're holding a knife.
And I've got a knife.
Hey, I can just read them like a book. A book that you can read a few pages ahead of time.
Damn it. Just like Etch-a-Sketch.
Exactly like Etch-a-Sketch. Only with wind. Don't you have anything better to do? I know I've already said that with other things, I think, but doesn't matter. Drag race, yes.
What?
That was around then?
I don't see anyone. She was there. I saw her. He's on drugs. I'm not on drugs.
No.
Just
The only thing he's high on is life.
No,
And
Ketchero,
that.
Momoko's right. After all, you didn't get much sleep last night. I never do. You snore like Rob Mungle. Then you're lying.
Why are you trying to defend the curse nurse? This is a gold mine for anyone who likes to gibberish. Spoil the child. I don't think he's particularly spoiled, though.
Morning, Satsuki.
How
Just hate laundry day.
Her mom with accent.
I'm too good to have that deadbeat come home without liquor on his breath and lipstick on his collar. Rat bastard.
Yay.
Why am I still talking like that redneck?
Why were you talking like her at all? You just have to mimic everybody who you talk to? Well, howdy, partner. I'm Android 13. Look at my trucker hat.
Dear Mom, I love going to her PSC too. Oh no!
Close.
Please let her not be in here. Please let her not be in here. She's definitely not here. Why couldn't she have written a damn table of contents?
Takes too much time.
It's Marilyn Manson. I put the cursed nurse to spiritual sleep in the infirmary.
To put her to spiritual sleep, say, the patient's illness has been cured. The patient's illness has been cured.
No!
But some people say the cursed nurse is actually the Grim Reaper.
I said Angel
So
of
I don't know
Death.
if this
Same
really
thing.
worked or not. Sue me.
It kind of worked, but not really.
If she wasn't dead, I swear to God I'd kill her.
Kill her again.
Ketsuro!
Oh!
God, I can't breathe in here.
Stay down and shut up.
Stay down, sit down.
The simple things. What does that say? Can?
Thanks for coming with me, Momoko.
Gone?
I mean, you could always use some Jesus. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Memories of that hospital. It's a loving place of healing.
Unless you mean it literally.
Roger that. Ketsuro was so young when Mom was in the hospital. How will he find it? And with his dyslexia, he could end up in Bangkok. Momoko-chan.
What? Hold on.
What? I mean, Mom said she put the cursed nurse to sleep.
Yeah, sometimes they just throw those
when
in.
you were in the hospital, did
Like
she say
these are the
anything
English
about it?
subtitles.
And why would she only show up when Ketsuro
Because it's what she said, but
It seems like she's after him, or she has a crush on him, or too much time on her hands. Help me out here.
all of these.
Try looking her up in your mother's ghost diary? Mm-hmm. I'm confused. Did you look under C or did you look under N? I never get those things right. I hate them.
C. Cursed.
No, not N's or C's. Hospitals and nurses and stuff. Bad memories.
Listen,
I see. That's why you didn't like to think about it. Oh gosh.
You know how long I waited outside that room
So
for him to
quick.
finish?
Jeez. Even without the joke, that was just such a quick cut moment. You gotta pay first.
Okay, I gotta level with you here. Remember that I
What
told
was
you that I
that?
met your mother at the Exodus homosexual conversion camp?
I
Well,
recall.
that was just one of the floors of the hospital. The one floor I was on was the rehab wing. Before I met Jesus, I was really f***ed up. No, and a slut.
Okay,
Anyways,
yeah.
we heard this story about this nurse who comes around after the other nurses make their rounds. Every time she went
And
into
then they
one of
die.
the rooms, that patient, swear to God, flatlined, dead, gone.
One would not swear to God.
Stop looking at me like that. Well, you know
That's
how
all she
it
ever
is. You
looks
give
at
up one
anybody like.
addiction, you get another. Apple juice. What? Yeah, I know. Anyway.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Momoko, did I scare you, baby?
Yes,
Baby.
actually you did.
Momoko, I want to tell you something.
Oh my.
Oh, you're hot.
Yeah, conversion's failing.
I really enjoyed praying with you the other day.
I gotta tell you, I was a mess before I came here. The drugs, the sex, crazy. Jesus saved my ass.
And what a lovely little ass it is, too.
Walked right into that.
Oh, I'm freaking you out, aren't I?
Maybe a little.
Yeah, but like I can talk.
I feel I can talk to you about anything.
You can. And boy, did she.
Oh
She
yeah.
starts going on and on about how there was this party and she was wasted and she never slept with a guy and go figure she gets knocked up and then she thinks she's gotta marry this dude.
And
You
here
know
we
where
are.
This is going, don't you? Looking on the bright side, she must have been bi because you've got a little brother. I mean, she slept with a guy at least twice. I mean, she didn't have to have you. What about the damn ghost?
Well, jeez, come on.
Never heard much about her after that. Maybe your mother put
Back
her
on
to
the
sleep.
subject.
Maybe she was your mother's lover and got pissed.
Maybe. Who knows what the name originally was? Could have been that.
She would have lived if she wasn't in county.
You.
I have a
Okay.
confession to make. The last time I saw Mom was right before I went to go get myself some apple.
Therefore, you can't have apple juice anymore.
I was thirsty.
And nobody's gonna help him out.
What's the matter?
Ah, there we go.
What's the matter? I'm 2 feet tall. I can't reach the juice. I'm too short. Guess you don't get
Well, yeah.
juice then.
Well, jeez.
You know.
Here.
Goody, my juice.
You're welcome.
Doesn't even say thank you.
I mean, I heard the nurses talk and I knew she was a goner. I saw the old man.
Sounds pretty bad.
Kick, and it was just wrong. All the stuff coming out of him in the morning. Who wants to see your mom go through that? Why'd they take me to the hospital anyway? I was 2. Let me
I don't know. No one else to watch you.
Network.
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Fairly
Not on.
Parents, Teen Titans, Raven.
2 of those are Nickelodeon, but
She's hot. Kind of want to, you know.
this was on Cartoon
Where is
Network,
everybody?
wasn't it? Technically, if it was on Adult Swim at the
Switch
time.
these charts around. Give the guy in 4B a breast job.
I mean, her cape is just so sexy, you know?
I mean, no one's gonna disagree with you there, man.
You feel me?
She's an icon. I think she feels you.
No corren in the hospital.
Spanish now too.
No, estúpida.
This is really putting my Spanish lessons to the test. As usual, I understood approximately 60% of what they just said.
It's like the grind game. Ketchup! Satsuki!
Patience cured.
Transvestite won't leave me alone. If you lay even a finger on Catcher, I'll kick your ass, you HMO hobo! I come from a long line of quasi-lesbian clone killers.
What a line, man.
Don't piss her off. You
Jeez.
know how lesbians can get. The patient has been cured. Oh, once more. The
Oh, yeah.
patient has been cured.
You said oh once more in between, it broke it.
Hello? I can't put her to spiritual sleep. Then why'd you come?
Because she thought she could.
Pretty good question.
Chill, kid. She's not gonna hurt you. I want to, but she won't. Floating Florence Nightingale here. She's only coming to give you a
Nightingale.
little message. Don't feel bad about bailing on Mommy Dearest.
Huh?
Oh, there we go.
Now that is some really nice animation.
It was pretty good.
She
It was
go to
decent.
Spiritual sleep? She gave us a bill. What the? It's a
For her
letter
trouble.
from Mom, huh? When did she write this?
From the afterlife.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. What?
Oh, yeah.
That nurse isn't the Grim Reaper. She's an angel of the Lord telling people to say their goodbyes. I thought I was just having a flashback or something when your mother told me about her. I mean, I was a huge user.
I thought you were off of it by then.
When your mother was talking about a nurse saying it's time, I thought she was talking about a bath or something. So you know you're gonna die, and you're gonna write your kids a letter? That's messed
Yep.
up.
Yeah, got any stationery?
What other choice do you
I
have?
guess I was so caught up in her sexuality story, I kind of forgot about her dying and all. And now this angel of the Lord brings the letter to Katchero? Is this show great or what?
Well, I mean, she could just do that right from the start.
Dad, you got a letter from Mom. Hope for your sake it's not COD.
Huh?
Call of Duty?
Dear Ketchero. Well,
Her
I'm
voice.
sure this is incredibly inappropriate. I mean, you'll probably be only 4 or 5 by the time that nurse spirit finally gets us to you.
Yeah, randomly, arbitrarily.
Like the afterlife has any FedEx office or anything. I'm leaving
Or does
strict
it?
instructions for this letter to be left out for you, but with my luck, this being county and all, they'll probably bury it with me.
Yeah. I mean, you could have just done that, but instead a ghost had to give it to him.
Comfort or some heartfelt mojo. But I'm so strung out on methadone right now, I'm doing good just holding my pen. Oh, before I forget.
And you're writing in like a weird downward way
Me
there.
and my mom have
Writing
really
vertically.
pissed off some ghosts and spirits in our time, and well, sorry to break it to you, but they'll probably be coming to kill you. Hope Satsuki
Yep.
finds that diary.
Otherwise, you'll be totally screwed.
I'm so high. God. Oh, but I did leave you a photo album.
May 1990.
Look at what I was wearing. Oh,
Looks good.
horrible. I mean, even after I married your father, I still dressed like a dyke. Hope I didn't put that pink suit.
Oh, put a frog right in his head.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, and your father always thinks it's so cute to cross his eyes in pictures. See?
Yeah,
He
look,
got lucky, didn't
adorable.
they? But for all his flaws, I really did love the guy.
Wholesome.
And the hot, sweaty, wall-slamming sex we used to have.
And less wholesome, but
And I
not
have to
entirely
say,
unso.
I really enjoyed being you kids' mother. At least I think I did.
Pretty sure you
Nurses
did.
and
You feel
kissing
like
the
it
drip, and
works.
I'm losing it.
The drip, you say?
I'd love to give
I
you
know what
some
you
more
mean.
family ties moments, but that's not me.
Good enough.
Tough love, baby. That's just how I roll.
Look at him go.
Man,
Juice
there's-
time. Delivered daily.
Look, Dad, I can reach the buttons now. Can I have a couple more bucks for some Cheetos?
Yes.
But
That's
can
not
you open
Cheetos.
it for me? You know how bad I am with shapes.
Those straws are
No,
tricky.
Keiichiro. This time, son, you open it yourself.
Oh, Dad!
Oh, son. Son.
So dramatic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. Ah! That works, I guess. I figure. Yeah, they had to call out just how strange and arbitrary the plotline of this was. That she had to write that letter, and for whatever reason, the freaking ghost had to give it to him. Enfermita de la Mexicana. They actually wrote it like that in the credits. Jeez. But just the idea of that. Instead of just saying, hey, if anything happens to me, maybe pass this on to my kid for me. No, instead, as she said, it probably got buried with her, and the ghost had to hand it over. But also had to look like a total creep while doing it. It was all just a ghostly misunderstanding. You know how it is. Man, this show's great. I can say maybe why some people were like, it's kind of mediocre, and that's why the English dub is really good. Although I've seen people argue otherwise. Yeah, there were a lot of language jokes in this one. Not only a few times where they spoke a little Japanese, but they threw in some Spanish too, for good measure. Truly multilingual. I can respect that. Alright, what's next? After the hand smushes our screen. Ah, painter, nice. Ah, hey Sans. Oh, what do you...
Hope you like art.
Da Vinci. Man, these episodes had it all. Rabbit jokes, language jokes. What more could you ask for? I mean, these 4 are some consistently good times, but there were some of the biggest laughs we've had yet. Just, wow. And we were introduced to what were some of the weirder plot lines in terms of what the original show was going for. I mean, we had the friggin' Earthbound Ghost Tunnel where, you know, the guy's hit by the truck and he lured him in there and got him stuck, but then just helps them at the end? I'm sure they would have explained it better in the original anyway, right? I guess you just had a change of heart. And then the whole mom leaving the letter thing, it's like, yeah, why would she have to leave with the ghost? It's totally unnecessary and not much of a plot twist. But with the help of the dub being able to call it out and be like, man, this show is so great, it just elevates it. Probably had some of the best episodes we've had so far. Episode 9 did not disappoint. It lived up to some of the hype because there were definitely a few comments being like, man, I can't wait for episode 9. And episode 9 really was something else, man. Probably the best one of these 4, at least. I haven't even mentioned the doll yet. I was trying to remember like all of the plot lines. I had remembered most of them, I just forgot about the doll. Because that one actually was scary, weirdly enough. They played some of those moments pretty straight. Like they seem to mess with sound design sometimes for the sake of jokes, but they left it pretty intact with the phone ringing part. That actually got me, man. It was actually chilling. Don't know why, but it was. Although, in terms of talking about stupid plot things, the whole, oh, you wiped the dirt off my face, so I'm gonna not kill you now, comes out of nowhere, because why would she still trying to kill her after she wiped off the dirt in the first place? Does she just have an amazingly short-term memory or something? I don't understand. Because she only, she remembered it when she saw the hanky drop. And it was like, oh yeah, that's right, you were nice to me. Whoops, sorry for trying to kill you. Somehow the dub actually made it tie in better with some of the themes they had set up, because they had, the throwaway joke about, the thought being what counts, and then had the doll say, the thought is what counts. Actually pretty good storytelling, funnily enough. Like that's how a good, comedy show would set up a moment like that. They legitimately made that better. Unless the original tries to do more to explain why the doll would just leave her there, but no, I don't think it could do that. So yeah, good work. Yeah, ghost stories, always a good time. Always fun to kick back and laugh along with them with how absolutely bonkers this show is. Good time was had by all, so I think that's all I got for now, guys, but thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe to be updated on more. That'd be great. I'd appreciate that. The Ghost Stories videos have so far been doing a lot better than I would have expected. I'm glad so many of you have come to enjoy it. It's quite surprising. Can't wait to see what the next set of episodes have in store. They will be the penultimate set of 4 before the final set. And hopefully I can get that next one out as soon as possible. If I can just keep getting through commissions at a somewhat consistent rate, shouldn't take too long. Definitely won't take as long as it did to get these out, hopefully. But yeah, I had fun. Hope you guys did too. But that's it. Next time will be episodes 13 through 16. We'll see how that goes. But for now, that is it. So till we meet again, I will see you guys later.